welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi. Welcome as we await the draw for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. A chance upon this interview conducted by a podcast named The Beautiful Game. They interviewed Nketiah on his possible international switch to Ghana. We'll have a listen to what he had to say, but it looks like Thomas Partey has been doing an agent job in that respect. He also spoke about his contract talk with Arsenal, why he has delayed with his contract talks, and what his future is like with the Gunners. The focus is what he had to say concerning the national team, the Black Stars, and potentially being part of a renaissance of players that will join the Black Stars heading into the World Cup. We'll look at all that today and the reaction, my thoughts on it. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. It's no surprise that the Ghana FA, the Ghana Football Association that is, along with members of the Ministry of Youth and Sport, are trying to get players of Ghanaian descent to play for us. It's no secret, from Iñaki Williams, Nketiah, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Tariq Lamptey, a whole lot of players that can potentially beef up the Ghana national team. The latest one which has reacted to this news and rumor is Nketiah. He spoke with the Beautiful Game podcast on his potential national switch, looking at the World Cup and also Ghana's qualification after beating Nigeria. Let's have a listen to what he had to say concerning that exactly.
National future, obviously you're the record goal scorer for the under-21s. You've knocked in bare goals. Mad amount of goals. And obviously that's basically evidence. You've shown that you can score consistently. But obviously Ghana have qualified for the World Cup. And
we were stressed, man. You guys won the plantain derby, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Nigeria embarrassed. I was trying to hide from that day.
Man.
Obviously, you also qualified to play for Ghana. Is that something the Ghanaian FA have been in touch with you? Have they spoken to you? Or?
Yeah, so obviously, like you said, my parents are both Ghanaian of Ghana heritage. So yeah, of course, it's a possibility. You know, I think I'm open to both, whether it's playing for Ghana and obviously England as well. Like you said, I've played through the youth team, so naturally, when I was obviously younger, it just made sense. Obviously, they called me up to go and play for them. So obviously, you know, it's good. Obviously, being from Ghana, you're obviously happy that they qualified for the World Cup. Obviously, I know players like Thomas. I'm happy for them as well. So, listen, it's always good to have that opportunity to potentially do that.
Has Thomas been in your ear? Come on, need some Nketiah as well.
He has, to be fair. And I think, like you said, the situation I'm in is kind of like, that's priority first, like my club situation. You got to know what you're doing for the season. There's no point looking too far ahead when there's something that a big decision in your career coming in front. So I've kind of always been consistent when I've had those talks, or potentially to put that across, that like at the moment my full focus is obviously my club and making sure I sort out things for next season, and then obviously once that's finished, then I can really sit down with my family and have that kind of discussion. So I'll just say it's open to both, you know, like I'm not closing the door to anything, and obviously it's great to have the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, because like apparently Ghana are trying to make a drive, like they're trying to get Tariq Lamptey, they're trying to get Cho, they're trying to get the Anaki brothers, like, and obviously if all those players, like, it could be a mad World Cup. So like, and also, do you sort of look at it from a strategic point of view that, okay, England, Harry Kane, let's say he's going to be there for the next 4 or 5 years if he's fit, and obviously England playing the one, maybe Tammy's probably going to be number 2. Do you look at it like potentially like, let me sort of look at this strategically, like where do I kind of fit into that kind of thing? Like, is it you know, viable?
I feel like, to be fair, I haven't really looked at it in that way, to be fair. I just look at it like from an individual point of view. I look at myself and where I think my ceiling is, you know, so I don't shy away from competition, you know. I feel like there's competition everywhere, so that's why I feel like I'm so focused on my club career, because I know if I'm doing well at my club and doing consistently, like, doors were open to everything. So I've kind of, with that, just like I said, put that to the side, where it's like I can look at that in the near future once I've sorted that out, you know. But like I said, I've not shut the door to anything. I'm open to both. That's the best position to have at the moment.
Yeah, so you heard him there. He's open to both, actually. He's open to playing for Ghana and England. He will decide his future with his family after the season comes to an end. But ultimately, I'm sure he will choose something that is in his best interest and what his family agrees on. Most of the time, players go with what their families agree on, but also what is in the best interest of his career. As he said also there, that if he starts doing well for his club, which currently is not so great, 3 losses in a row for the Gunners, who are gunning for a top 4 position. They have lost ground, and it looks like Tottenham are in pole position to do that. But should they be able to get back to winning ways, and possibly a favor is done for them in the other 2 teams that are going for the top 4 slip up, they can't do it. But Eddie Nketiah and Arsenal strikers are not finding the back of the net as frequently as they should. But will Eddie Nketiah be an upgrade on any of the strikers Ghana currently has? That is the question that will be asked by the next manager, who is set to be announced and who is set to be Otto Addo, according to contract talks and negotiations are still ongoing. That's the main question we need to ask ourselves. Eddie Nketiah and all those other players we are adding, what will they add? Will they fit the coach's system? And that is why the communications director, Henry Asantechum, stated exclusively that whether they pursue this player or that player will depend on the coach of the Ghana Black Stars, whether he wants them to fit his system or style of play. In the same way Otto Addo pursued Dennis Odoi when he came in, something they had been pursuing for a while. According to him, Otto Addo made that process faster because he needed him in his system. It was quite an interesting conversation into the diving in of his future and everything, and it was great to hear from him, open to all options. Obviously, who would not be open to having options? Having options are great, and Eddie Nketiah is just doing something similar. Also talked about the fact that Thomas Partey, we've seen it in various snippets on social media, has been in his ear about joining the Ghana Black Stars and Ghana in general. He says you are ready to join Ghana. In one of the videos, he has confirmed that, and Partey has been doing the agent job. Ghana qualifying for the World Cup have made them more valuable or more attractive for players who hitherto would not have wanted to play for Ghana, and that's only normal. Eddie Nketiah open to play for the Ghana Black Stars. Let me know what you think in the comments box on this one, and are you open to having him in? Who is he better than the current strikers, if any, we have in the squad? Let me know what you think in the comments box on Eddie Nketiah's interview you've just heard here. Tonight is the draw for the African Cup of Nations 2023, the qualifiers. Ghana will find out which countries they'll be fighting off with for a place in the African Cup of Nations next year. Only 2 teams from each group, and I've explained the procedure for the draw. You can watch it up here. But ultimately, only 2 teams from each group will qualify for the main tournament in Ivory Coast back in the summer. That's the June-July window. That is when it will be played in the off-season. Great news for all clubs and everyone involved. But let me know your thoughts on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be back after the draw to discuss it. Enjoy your day.